Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RedFlex. Manchester United have absolutely done a madness. This is the lowest point of the season so far for me. I've never seen anything like the whole season. We've been playing okay, but individual errors, mistakes, unforgivable errors and mistakes. I'm so angry. There's certain people that I do not want to see play for this club again based on this performance. Abdul, I'll start with you. I know Harris has got some strong views coming up, but I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'll leave the rant for Fred to Harris. In regards to what we saw today, completely shocked. Performance was absolutely horrendous. We couldn't string together more than 2 passes. The movement was poor. We had just everything was just not right today. I'm not sure what else to say. I was just complete shock with the pathetic performance we put in there.
Were you all right with the starting lineup? Were you all right with the starting lineup?
Considering we've got the international break coming up, I can understand he maybe wanted to freshen up after the excursions on Thursday, but if it's international week, what are we saving him for? So I don't think we should have played with as many players who've not played that many games, all in that starting 11. That's probably what cost us. We just got done by a team who knows how to play football and are well drilled.
Cass?
I think there's 2 people that we can blame for this defeat. First one, Solskjaer, completely got the wrong lineups. He's playing players that a lot of people want. The Donny van de Beek kind of whole thing, I think that's been put to bed. He's not good enough. That debate has been finished.
He's not played for a long time and he's come back from injury. You can't say that. You can't say that. Other than Donny, who shouldn't have played? Really? What options do we really have?
Matic, again, he's finished. He's a dinosaur. He's finished. He can't run. He can't move. He can't do anything. And before Harris comes in with what he wants to, I'm going to try and take a little bit of his thunder here. At no point can any blame be put to Fred's behalf, because it wasn't Fred's fault at all. It was Maguire. Why on earth are you passing it, Fred? Why are you passing it, Fred? You could put Roberto Carlos there, put Ronaldinho there, put Ronaldo there. That pass was one of the worst passes I have seen on a football pitch. And I've been watching football for a long time. A completely disgraceful pass. And Harris is going to come in and he's going to start talking trash about Fred, how he doesn't deserve, to wear the Man United shirt. But the realities are that it's not Fred's fault and it's Maguire's fault.
No way.
No way indeed.
Let it out.
Must not have been watching this game. That must be.
I was watching the game.
A random game. He must have been asleep again, like he was.
Yeah, he must have been asleep.
I was wide-eyed. I was awake.
Watching this game in there. Fred, oh my God, I don't know where to start with this guy. This guy doesn't deserve to be in the B team, under 21s, under 16. That's
an overreaction. That's an overreaction.
It's not. No, if it would have been an overreaction, Qasim, if I just all of a sudden randomly started ranting, I've been saying the same thing for weeks and months on end, mate. Nothing's changed with my tune. I'm consistent. I'm consistent with what I've been.
Are you happy with Maguire's pass, Harris? Go on. If you're Fred, you want that pass coming.
It wasn't the best, but there wasn't. There was no reason for him to do what he did. It was a simple pass straight back to the goalkeeper.
No,
he was under pressure. He wasn't getting tackled. He didn't have any. Yes, there was a play coming in, but you could just nice and easy pass it back to the keeper. Job done. But forget that. All right, let's take that away, Qasim. 10 minutes before that, he gave it away twice. Vardy was 1-on-1. If he passed it to Iheanacho, which he should have, it would have been 1-0 then. So I don't know why or how you've got any sort of justification for Fred. Fred was an absolute disgrace to the shirt. He was an absolute disgrace to the Man United shirt.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve to wear the badge. He doesn't deserve to be anywhere near Old Trafford. And the sooner he goes, the better for me. And yes, you are right. Solskjaer must have some sort of intimate relationship with Fred, or something's going on. Why he's always playing Fred week in, week out. Sorry, I want this done and dusted. I want this. We are not going to win. I'll write it down now. Write the date. Write the time. We're not going to win any trophy, any league with the 3 players of Matic, McFred, that pivot, the two that he likes to go for every week, game in, game out, we are going to win absolutely nothing. Because when it comes to the crunch, even if they do get to the final of the Europa League, whatever it is, even if they happen to do that, they're going to get absolutely done, because that midfield is a disgrace. That midfield is a bottom 10 Premier League midfield, and we are not going to win anything with that. But I'm not laying the blame all on Fred, Qasim, by all means.
It sounds like it.
There were some shocking performances out there, Qasim. There was some absolutely disgraceful
Matic was an absolute disgrace.
Matic was a shocker for me. You know,
Maguire
had Maguire some dodgy moments. He had some shocking moments. Van de Beek, look, I'm not going to blame him because he plays once a month, once every 2 months. What do you expect from him? What do you expect? If he plays 3-4 games in a row and he still does the same thing, then yeah, I'm all in, to get rid of him. But until that happens, I will cut him some slack. Martial, disgraceful, but you can blame that on the service. Pogba, okay, fair enough. He was injured, he played another 60 minutes, whatever. Yes, you can get away with that. Greenwood was okay, he got his goal, but it was just the team performed. There's too many changes. I don't know if it was a hangover from Europe or what it was, but they kept on giving it away time and time again in the final third. Abdul was right. They just strung about 3 passes together, gave the ball away. Man United didn't deserve anything from this game. It's not as if we can just start crying about it and say, oh yeah, they played well and they were unlucky. Man United have been playing poor for many, many weeks. Obviously, this was an absolutely disgraceful performance, but they've been playing poor for a long time and they've been getting away with it. Today, they've been found out.
Yeah, I think today, if it wasn't for the individual errors, it probably would have been a draw this game, and we probably would have just scraped through maybe, penalty shootout or lost on penalty shootout. But individual errors have cost us this game. Like, first one, I've got to put it on Fred's toes. I've got to put it in Fred's lap, that one. The second one, just the lack of pace from anyone in the midfield. A 1-2.
That's the
Matic like he's not there. Yeah, Matic like he wasn't there. Fred putting pressure on, but not really putting pressure on. Maguire was nowhere to be seen.
What was he doing? Maguire's like on the penalty spot.
Yeah, and on the third one, you got the McTominay. You got to say he's got to do better than that. So 3 unforgivable errors, absolutely unforgivable errors. And I agree with Harris. There's certain players there that should not be playing week in, week out. Matic, I think it's time. I think he's done. I think he's done. Needs to go. Fred, all he does is run around and get in the way. He can't pass. No, he can't.
By far.
The only reason he's our best midfielder is because he runs and gets in the way of other players. Yeah, that's all he does. But when, like today, in a game where we actually had some space in the midfield, dog poo. That's all I'm going to say. Dog poo. He was fully. Yeah, it's all right when it's a tight game and we're getting pressed and he's just running and getting in the way. But he had space to do stuff and he couldn't do anything. He's got to go. McTominay, maybe a little bench guy coming on here and there to shore up the game. He's got, he can run a bit. So I don't mind him. But he can't start. They can't pass. They're not good under pressure. It's not possible. I agree with Harris. We're never going to win anything unless we've got ball-playing midfielders. Look at them. Yuri Tielemans, silky skills on the ball. They've got Harvey Barnes. They've got, you name them. All their midfielders, not one of them is poor on the ball. Like us, even Ndidi, he gets in the way, but he can pass the ball. He's what we wish Fred was. But it's disgusting. That's all I got to say. We deserve to go out. It's the worst performance of the season, fully.
Also, what we have to mention is why are we playing Paul Pogba on the left? He's obviously, I know against Milan he did a job. He only played there because obviously Rashford got injured, but he is our best midfielder. Why are we so insistent on these 2 holding players? Could have easily had Paul Pogba in the middle, and he would have potentially dominated that game. Even though he's not fit, he would have done a lot more. So again, some blame has to go to Ole, although there were individual mistakes. Ole is insistent on. He seems to think that Paul Pogba cannot play in the centre for some reason. I'm not sure why. He is clearly our best midfielder, and he needs to be playing in the centre of the park. I don't want to see him again on the left.
Yeah, no, the thing is, changes should have been made. Like, after Fred was making all their mistakes, he shouldn't have come out second half. Should not. It's the same thing again.
Shocking performance.
Yeah, same thing.
You have to be ruthless, yeah.
in Europe, same thing. You know, Fred was doing tackles. You knew he was going to get sent off. Didn't take him off. Got sent off. After his mistakes, he should have pulled him up, changed his position, done something. But Fred should not. He should not have started that second half. He was the last person to get substituted as well, which is unbelievable. The worst player by far was the last one to get substituted. I can't believe it. Cass, what do you think? What is this the season over? I think it is. I think it's over for us.
A positive thing is we won't get knocked out in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. So that's one good thing.
Yeah, what happened to progress? What happened to progress?
Look, I agree with Solskjaer to an extent. By winning the FA Cup, look, Arsenal win the FA Cup most years. That it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, we need trophies, but for me, winning the FA Cup doesn't mean nothing. I don't know about the rest of you, but winning the FA Cup doesn't mean that you're a great team. A great team wins the Premier League, and that's what I'm focused on.
Yeah, we're not going to win the Premier League, so
any other time, Qasim, I would agree with you. Any other time, but not now when we just need a trophy just to get off the mark. Doesn't matter.
Winning the FA Cup or the Europa League is not going to do anything. What is that going to do for us?
Yeah, what's finishing second?
Breeding that.
What's finishing second or third?
Finishing second's not going to do anything. But we're in a position to challenge. We're a lot closer to the top teams than we are in other seasons, and I think that is the most important thing from this season. Forget the Europa League, forget the FA Cup. That doesn't mean nothing this season. In my opinion, those trophies, even if we win those trophies, it means nothing.
All right, what are you going to do? What would you rather do? Finish second with no trophies or finish fourth with a trophy? Tell me. Be honest.
I'd rather finish second.
Nah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Why are you lying? Yeah. There's no way. Abdul. Second, no trophy, or fourth with a trophy in the bag. Come on.
Normally, I would say finishing second, but I think because we haven't won a trophy under Ole, we need that trophy. So I'd go for fourth on a trophy.
Yeah, but finishing second, finishing fourth? What's it going to do? Nothing. It's not going to. We're not. It's not as if we're
second place.
We're so close to City.
Second best team in the country.
You've second best team in the country. For us being just a top 4 team, is that good enough?
No. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year. Yeah. Well, how close are we to City? We're about 10, 12 points off City anyway. What's the difference?
Being a top 4 club and just winning an odd FA Cup or an odd Carling Cup. That's not good enough.
But what is progress? What is progress though? Finishing third and no trophies, finishing second and no trophies. What's the difference?
That's progress.
No, it's not. Winning trophies and finishing in the top 4 is progress. That's progress.
No.
If you're telling me if it was a difference between finishing second, 3 points behind City, and finishing fourth with a trophy, I'd say finish second, 3 points behind City, because that shows progress to me, but not bloody 15 points off the pace, which is probably what we're going to be. That's even if we finish second. Even if we finish second with performances like that, top 4 is the best we're going to get. Harris, any more Fred slander?
Nah, I don't want to just make this about Fred. I don't want to. I've said what I wanted to say. I think you have to put it into perspective. Look, we're that far behind City. Does it really matter whether we finish third now or potentially even fourth? It doesn't matter because we're not challenging them. It's not a challenge. We're not. If we were like 5 points off, 6 points off, 7 even, you can say, okay, fine, yeah, let's get as close as possible. If you were
disagree
second,
with that. Disagree.
If you were like going to be a close second.
Yeah, but you try and win the game.
Second.
You can't just say
but then you push for it.
Let's try win an FA Cup.
No.
But end of the day,
you're second. Doesn't matter if it's how far away from first you are.
Do you feel good that we finished third last time, Abdul? Do you feel good that we finished third? Because I don't. That third didn't feel good to me.
Yeah.
Third wasn't great, but if we look at where we were just before the lockdown, third was great. We did well to finish third. That was the best position we could have finished in.
But there were some poor performances that season. It's only towards the end. Like now, I think this season we've had more poor performances than last season, and we're going to finish second. So to me, that's not progress. I don't care. I'd rather.
League table doesn't lie.
Every season,
league table does not lie. You finish where you deserve to finish.
Are you happy with that?
Every year we're going to win a cup.
Well, every year we're going to win an FA Cup or a Carling Cup, and we finish fourth. Are you happy with that?
Yeah. I am.
No, we can't accept that. We cannot accept
that. Not every year.
No, listen. City, as long as we've got this board and we're not getting backed, yeah, we're never going to beat City. Liverpool are going to come back. Yeah, Chelsea are probably going to be closer to. It's probably going to be Chelsea and City next year.
We're the second best team in the league. Forget Chelsea and Liverpool. We're better than them.
We're not. We're really not.
We're better than them.
All right. Which of our midfield would get in their midfield? Which of McFred would get in any of their midfield? Don't talk about Pogba. Don't talk about them. McFred.
They get in their team. Wouldn't get in any Premiership team.
Exactly. What?
It depends on how you set up.
They're our main players, yeah? They're our two main midfielders. Would they get into anyone else's team? They wouldn't.
Yeah, but whose fault's that?
Whose fault is it? That's what I'm saying. So you're saying we're the second best team in the league, but we got a midfield that you wouldn't put in the top 10.
Yeah, but a lot of other players would go in a lot of other teams. You're just focusing on McFred here.
No, but I'm just talking the key place in the reason why we're losing games is our midfield. This is why I'm focusing on that. Yeah, let's not even start with the defense, because I don't think you'd pick many of our defenders over the other top teams anyway. But our main thing is the midfield.
Team anyway. Let's just say that.
What, our midfielders?
No, our defenders.
Yeah, obviously, but as in because they're in turmoil. But I'm just saying, in terms of like normally you wouldn't. You take Van Dijk all day long.
Yeah, let's see how he comes back in it.
Yeah, that's a different story, innit? But we're a shambles right now, absolute shambles. So that's all I've got to say to that. But
no, I think we should put it into perspective. Look, yeah, as I said, we've not been playing that well. We played well against City. Before that, we weren't playing that well. And a couple of games again, it's just been turgid games. These little tactical battles, nothing fantastic. And we've been getting the draws and the wins, and it's fine. Obviously, today it's all fallen apart. It was
this is not a blip, though. This is not a blip anymore. Yeah. We've been crap for months. Since January, we've been trash.
Still second, though.
Absolute trash we've been. Yeah. We can't score goals, can't create chances. But I don't. This is what I mean. This is why the second doesn't feel good to me. If we'd been smashing teams and winning and, playing quality football and finish second, I feel proud. But at this moment, the way we're playing, this second, I'd rather be fourth and win the trophy. This is what I'm saying. If it was gung-ho cavalier football, then yeah. But no, we're playing this defensive rigidity.
The only thing I would say is there's more ways of playing football than just playing attacking football. Everyone's obsessed with everyone playing all this gung-ho attacking football. But the beauty of football is you don't have to play like that and be successful. So
tell me a quality team that plays defensive football.
I wouldn't say United play defensive football. We play to our strengths, which is hit on the counter.
We create one, maybe if we're lucky, 2 opportunities per game.
No,
is that what you like to watch? No, check the stats.
We have more than that.
Check the stats. Check the stats. Big chances created. We're less than 2 average. Check the stats. Is that what you want to watch? This is what we were saying in Mourinho.
Ultimately, I want to see winning football. I don't care how you get it.
You're not seeing winning football now.
No, I am.
You're not seeing winning football. Tell me the last time. We've drawn so many games. I don't even remember. Only the City game. Do you remember any of the games we won?
This has probably been one of the most successful seasons post-Berger. You know that, don't you?
In terms of what?
In terms of points, in terms of position, in terms of how far we've got, in terms of how good our squad is. This is the best that it's been.
The season isn't over yet. Let's not say we finish second, because if we carry on like that, believe you me, we're not finishing second. Because Leicester are so close to us, and Chelsea are bearing down on us. There's not even guarantee.
Leicester are not good enough. You know they're not going to finish in the top 4. You know that, don't you?
They're better than us right now.
No, come on.
It's not about Leicester being bottle jobs. It's us being that poor that I don't see us maintaining it. We've just about got through. Just about hung on to second. When we were clear, we were actually 3 points clear at the top, and now we're hanging on for second. That's only because the other teams are crap. But anyway, I'm done with Man United at the moment. It's ruined my weekend. Absolutely ruined my weekend. Yeah, we got AY in the comments. Let me just, definitely. Shambles, bad team selection and performance. Ollie in or out. Oh, it's a tough one, that. I disagree with Cass big time. We haven't won a trophy in time. We can't win. We can't win any cup. Never mind the Premier League. What's the progress we have made? See that? This is what I'm talking about. What is progress? What can you measure progress by? Like you're saying second, like we finished second. I don't think we're going to finish second. I honestly don't think we're going to finish second. If
we're
we finish second,
best team in this league, that's a fact.
Based on what I think Chelsea are better than us, just because they're fourth doesn't mean.
Look, you get a new manager, you start riding in the skies a little bit.
No. He's got Chelsea, a good team and tactics.
They're not a good team. We've got better players than Chelsea.
No, we haven't.
I
think it was a myth, man
for man. Have we?
We've got
have we really man for man?
Similar.
Overall, I think Chelsea got a better squad.
No
squad, yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's similar.
I'd have Ziyech. I'd have Ziyech. I'd have Pulisic.
No,
I'd definitely take them two for a start.
Pulisic doesn't start for Chelsea. Ziyech got 1 or 2 goals in the whole season.
Yeah, but he's a right winger. He's better than any of our right wingers.
Kante. Take Kante any day.
Kante, revitalize Kante. I'd take him
any day.
One player then. Kante, you take.
From Kante, I'd take Ziyech all day. Ziyech, Pulisic.
Mason Mount. I'd take him.
Is there much difference? Is there much difference between Martial and what's his name, Timo Werner? Not really.
Oh, come on, Werner.
Not really. Not really.
At the minute,
I'd take anyone over Martial at the moment.
Both shocking.
Yeah. There you go.
Even Olivier Giroud, I'd take him.
Giroud.
Yeah, Giroud.
Come on, let's be Giroud right now. We're being foolish now.
Giroud's decent. I think Giroud's decent.
So I think it's there's not much in it between the squads, Let's be honest. There's not much in it. Like because we're Man United fans, we're overhyping our own players. Like Martial is poor. Yeah, Rashford is off the pace. Yeah, Bruno since the turn of the year is down. He was like a goal involvement every game, and he's not been involved for weeks now. Yeah, McTominay, Fred, poor. Yeah. What do I need to go on?
No,
you know what I mean? It's only Luke Shaw only is the shining light.
United finish higher than Chelsea. How about that? I guarantee you, man.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
6 points. Is there a 6 point gap? Yeah, maybe they might do. 6 points.
Chelsea still can. Chelsea could potentially finish above us and win a trophy. How about that?
Chelsea
they're still in 2 trophies. We're only in 1.
Yeah, but they won't be winning anything.
They win that FA Cup semi-final, and they won that FA Cup.
Yeah, that's it.
They're not winning the FA Cup semi-final.
They are. They're winning.
We all know they're not winning that FA Cup semi-final.
City all the way.
I'll be supporting them anyway.
In fact, I think Chelsea probably the only team at this moment in time who can actually beat City.
Look,
we've just beaten them up the time. We've just beaten them up. We've just beaten them.
No, that was just one-off. That was a one-off.
Yeah, that's what it's about with us. We can't beat them one-off. That's the whole thing.
But I think
got their number.
Chelsea have a good chance of beating them anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Anyway, we need this international break for sure. I think usually after international breaks, Man United actually always do well. I remember after the COVID break, we did well. Hopefully, after this international break, our form kicks back in. Because if it doesn't, we got big problems. Big problems. Second place is going to go away very, very quickly. We're holding on to second place by the skin of our teeth. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there before it gets, it's been emotional today. It's been emotional. Yeah, hormones are running high today. A lot of depression in the air as well. But anyway, hopefully
have an intimate relationship with Solskjaer as well.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Live and exclusive.
With some newspapers going to take that.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing what Solskjaer said in the post-match. So I'll be checking that out. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is the RedFlex. If it's the first time you're joining us, make sure you hit that subscribe, because all 4 of us always argue like this and have differing opinions on Man United players each and every week. And we'll join you after a nice break, hopefully, where Man United can turn their fortunes around. We'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.